Welcome back, it's Breadbasket Gaming, and in today's matchup we have Sub-Zero versus the Joker, so let's see how it pans out. Sub-Zero using the projectiles to his advantage, as well as doing a bit of mix-ups. He's going to be followed by a punish, and it's obvious that Oman64 is going to maximize his combo. Good clean matchup so far. They're back and forth with the projectile game, so let's see exactly which one keys first. And it would appear that Sub-Zero has the advantage as he's able to freeze his opponents, which he's currently doing. His spam projectiles is working for him. Let's see if he's going to stick with that strategy. Oman64 unable to answer back at this time, as he's proven that his projectiles and mix-up is a bit overbearing at this time. And Sub-Zero just continually chipping away at this unfortunate player. Oh, unable to get a fatal blow. I don't think that would have been enough either way, even if we did manage to land it. And it's going to be Sub-Zero taking round 1. Combat.
Round 2, fight!
Alright, here in round 2 we can see that Sub-Zero sure enough is sticking to his guns. Oman64 is still unable to come up with the solution towards this pestering attack. Oh, that was a good mix up on Sub-Zero then. And finally an answer back from Oman64 is going to get a good little bit of a 20%. Oman64 is so desperate to try and find a way to be able to add some sort of variation or mix-up. And it's going to be Sub-Zero with a flawless round. And hopefully in the next upcoming section we're going to see that Oman64 is able to switch it up a bit. And let's see which character he's going to select this time. Coming in the second set, it'll be Oman64 utilizing Liu Kang. Let's see how this pans out. Liu Kang specializes in the projectiles, but Sub-Zero still seems to have a bit of the advantage as his chosen projectiles outweigh the fireballs, which is unfortunate. Teleportation not working either. I'm not sure this is looking too good at the start of the match for Oman64. And Sub-Zero is just pulverizing him. His health is relatively low already in the first couple seconds of the round. Alright, it seems to be that Oman64 is grabbing his footing as it's getting interesting. He is punishing him. Is he going to be able to keep it up? That is yet to be seen. But at least we are now starting to see some answers. If he can chip away just a little bit more to be able to get a fatal blow! And there it is! Oh my goodness, that was so close, just as I called it. So it's going to be Oman64 taking round 1. Let's see if Sub-Zero is able to answer back after Oman seems to have found a solution. Let's take a closer look.
Round 2, fight!
Alright, starting off, Sub-Zero using his frozen ice balls, which seems to be working for him. He's used this variation about 80% of the time, which is pretty interesting. Oman gonna come in with a punish. Is he gonna be able to maximize it? Which he does. It's gonna be Sub-Zero a little late on the breakaway, but nonetheless, it still was a good try. And Oman64 seems to be just chipping away at Sub-Zero. And it's coming in good. The ice balls are not longer working. He's coming up, and he got him! And Oman64 is testing out his crouch button. Alright, so the score is going to be 1-1. Let's see what the last and final round has to offer. Stay tuned. Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for all the marbles. This is the last round. 92 has decided to use Sonya Blade, which is an interesting character by definition. So let's see if she is able to hold on to this title belt. This should be an interesting match. Let's have a look.
Round 1, fight!
Alright, answering with an amplified fireball. They're playing a bit of cat and mouse, as Sonya Blade is beginning the projectile game, but unable to be successful as she is punished. And he's going to maximize the combo, but a good breakaway on her end. They're beginning to guess the game, trying to figure out each other's entry point. a lot of blocking action. Oh, and Old Man finally found an opening. Sonya Blade is down to 30%. Coming on to 20. I think Old Man 64 is going to be able to get the first round, but I don't want to call it early. She has a smidgen of health. He can actually breathe on her. And there he is, Old Man with round number 1. Alright, coming into the last round. Let's see if Sonya Blade is able to bring it back. And Sonya's relying on the projectile game. Oh, it seems Liu Kang is answering back with projectiles of his own. Oh, teleportation, unlucky. And Liu Kang is just chipping away at Sonya Blade. He's doing a bit of mix-ups, and he's testing out the crouch button once again. Sonya Blade is optionally low. Look like he's going to be able to get her. Oh my goodness! What a wrestling match we have on here this evening. That was an excellent try on Sonya's end.
Ultra! Ultra!